Good morning. I try to respond to a lot of the soft white underbelly comments, usually to clarify things or set things straight or just give people updates or let them know what's going on, or maybe they don't know there's follow-ups because they're saying things that are discussed in the follow-ups. But I think YouTube thinks I'm like a spammer because I've noticed like some of the comments disappearing, and so I'm like, oh man, people aren't even gonna see this shit. Sorry, it's like 7 in the morning. I only got 4 hours of sleep because I took a 4 hour nap, and look, oh my god, I'm breaking out because I'm not using anymore, like a fucking normal person again. It sucks. Cover that up. Let's cover that up. Anyway, yeah. So we're doing a 1 year update next week. So if you watched all 3 interviews and you're like, oh, he went from aloof fucking drug addict to remorseful, honest drug addict to recovering on Suboxone, you think maybe the story just solved itself and was wrapped up. But no, 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 no. I mean, if you follow me on the channel, which you obviously do if you're watching this or you stumbled upon it, it's not that easy. It definitely gets choppy as fuck. It gets, I don't want to say shady as fuck, but it's been a fucking journey for sure. So yeah, we're doing a 1 year update next week. Going to Mark's studio. We're gonna film a new interview, and I'm gonna try my best to cover everything that's happened in the last 6 to 7 months because I think it's beneficial for people. I think I've got people that said, oh, I felt inspired by your videos or this and that and this happening and that, and I just want to be honest. I want everybody to understand that this is not easy. It's not all like it's not. It wasn't just I changed overnight and life was great from then on out. And I made the mistake in my last interview of saying, yeah, people think I'm going to relapse and that's not going to happen. And whoever said that was completely right. Obviously, a lot of things you hear in recovery, people telling you, don't get in a relationship for a year, don't hang out with people you use, don't do that shit. I fucking ignore all that shit and I do it and then I relapse. And so, I had problems with people and stuff. I've touched on my channel, if you want to watch different videos I've done, it's aimless as fuck. You're not gonna, there's no, part one, part two, it's all over the place because I've been erratic. I've been using, here and there. I've had periods of sobriety, but it's all short term, and then even the longer term ones, I still had a beer here and there. I still smoked a joint here and there, and that's not legitimate sobriety. I don't even consider being on Suboxone sobriety. Sorry, that's debatable. That's certain people say certain things and it works for some people, but no, not me. That shit did not prevent me from relapsing. That made me a more controlled version of myself, and this is me like completely off of medication, completely off of substances, like myself. And I said in that last interview, like, oh, I naturally have energy, blah blah blah. But that dissipated over a few weeks on Suboxone. I just felt like I didn't feel as great. And so anyway, the next interview I feel is going to be very, very helpful if people have been following this story, if people stumble upon this story and watch all the interviews, and I could kind of, I'm not saying it's a happy ending because this is never going to end. For all I know, I'm going to do fucking interviews for the rest of my life, but I just want to be honest and I want to be helpful. And Mark, the way he runs his channel and views his channel, and the reason he does it is he genuinely wants to help people. He does not give a fuck about views. He does not give a fuck about money. He's not banging the prostitutes. Like, all this shit that people say on the comments, like, I genuinely, wholeheartedly, 100% believe in him. He has been there for me. I call him and he tells me straight up the way it is and all this shit. He's a disciplined individual. He's an amazing person. I'm so grateful that he let me do that first interview, which I had emailed him knowing he was in San Francisco and said, hey, I'll do this interview. I'm the guy using heroin and still going to work and all that shit. He's like, yeah, sure. And I said, you don't have to pay me anything, And then it got big like it did, and so the next interview he gave me some money, which was cool. Which this interview from here on out, I mean, or this interview, I mean, if he wants to pay me, he can pay me, but I'm not expecting anything, he's helped me out here and there too, so I don't expect anything. I feel a lot more clear-headed 24 days in, 24 days off all substances and meds. I'm dealing with things better. People, you know, I get mad or I get sad about something, I just walk away and I just think about it and I just let it sink in, and I maybe analyze it a little bit or watch something on TV or a movie, forget about it, watch, you know, forget about it. Watch, you know, listen to music, go just sit in the, stand in the sun, just, you know, just do shit. Just do something else, you know. It's so easy, right? It's so easy when you're sober, like. And I understand there's going to be problems that are going to seem like the end of the world, and it's going to be trials and tribulations. I'm never going to say I'm never going to use again, because I did that before, and I understand this is a lifelong process, and I just feel like I'm in a way better place than I ever was. So I'm really excited to do this next interview. um, I was going to say I won't give too much away, but it's almost like all these interviews I do, and Mark said that's like the beauty of it, is that it's just nothing. I mean, this is just real life. This is nothing. This is shit people deal with every day, from high to low, on a small scale, on a large scale. It's just I don't know. It's nothing really. It's nothing I'm saying is groundbreaking or like just it's nothing you've never heard or seen before. It's just, I guess, I don't know. I'm getting too deep into it, into the thick of it. But yeah, I feel amazing. Been working out and stuff, you know, every day. Just a little bit, you know, nothing too crazy. I'm not like fucking here pumping iron, like getting all ripped and shit. Hey, maybe one day that would be cool. And I'll go on soft white underbelly with my shirt off, and I'll be like, yeah, what's up? But yeah. Let's see. Anything else I need to talk about? Most of the clients here are great. Get along with them great. Even the ones I don't like particularly as much, I'd say, because I like everybody for the most part. You know, it's just, you just deal with shit, and it's better to just shut up and walk away sometimes. If somebody says something that pisses you off, don't snap back at them. It's just never going to help. You know, you can walk away and take your time, and if you really feel you need to tell them something later, then do it in a nice way. But honestly, most of the time after I calm down, I don't fucking feel the need to tell them, you know? I might talk to somebody else that I'm closer with or something and explain it, and they talk me through it, and that helps. And it's not like I'm talking shit, you know? I talk to the people that I know aren't going to pass it along, obviously. But yeah, apparently on the weekends, well, I know this isn't apparently, I jumped the gun. On the weekends we get food like ordered or delivered, and so apparently this weekend my choice of Chipotle, which I told them, I said, let us go on the website, we'll each individually order our own bowl or burrito, we could put it in with our name, it'll be very easy. I hope they do that instead of just ordering like a party tray or something, which if they do, whatever, it's great. I like it when everybody's happy, and it's not my responsibility, and that's something else I'm learning. I can't please all the people all the time, and last night all those people were at my show, right? Mitch Hedberg. If you don't know Mitch Hedberg, look up Mitch Hedberg. He was one of the greatest comedians of all time. I went to see him at UC Berkeley in 2003 or 4, and it sold out 5 people in front of me, and I think about 6 months to a year later, he died of a heroin overdose, which at the time, you know, that was when I was like, oh my God, I'd never do heroin. Saw Requiem for a Dream, knew about Mitch Hedberg, fucking, you know, all the people have died of heroin, and so, oh, I'll never do that. And then in my early 20s, I had a guy, oh, you want to buy some Oxy? You want to buy some Oxy? No, bro, don't want to do that. And then, like I said, it was the perfect storm. Like, I quit music, gave up on the dream of being a rock star, and then my friend at the time came along with the pills, and I said, fuck it, I'll do it. And worst decision I ever made. But hey, everything happens for a reason. That's why I'm here now. That's why you're watching this video. If it wasn't for that, who knows where I would have ended up. Maybe I would have been Dave Navarro's boyfriend. I don't fucking know. That guy has the most feminine hands in the world, all right? I'll tell you, because I dated a girl that was on the TV show Ink Master for like a year and a half, and I got to go to the season finale, and I shook his hand and met him, and Jesus Christ, he's got the softest hands in the world. I don't even get how he plays guitar. Or maybe it makes him better, I don't know, but I've heard he's a douchebag from somebody in here. There's a dude in here that's a very legit musician that I'm very happy that I met. I feel like it was meant to be. We've connected, like, we hang out at night, just the two of us, and dick around on guitar, and he's fucking amazing. I will never be anywhere near as good as this guy. Like, oh, it's the shit he's done, like playing at Paisley Park, you know, like, the dude is legit as fuck. And his father was a a famous musician, is a famous musician. So I definitely look up to him. I think he's a great person, you know, and he's got his problems. He's here for a different reason. And like he said, like, you know, even though like you know, I'm like, feel like, oh, I'm not as amazing as him. He's like, yeah, but that's like the great thing about music is we can learn stuff from each other. And like I've shown him shit that he didn't know about, and you know, we talked about or played things, and he's like, what are you doing? And that made me feel good because I'm like, oh, this guy is so fucking amazing, but I'm still like, he's still listening to me. And you know, at first, when he first came in, I felt a little like below him, but as we go on, I realized like we're all fucking created equal, and like somebody might be better than you at something or amazing or have way more money than you, but like if you're just unapologetically yourself and just try and just be friendly and kind and stuff, it's all gonna work out. And the people it's not gonna work out with, you just walk away from them, you know? So yeah, obviously I'm so positive and so clear. I hope I continue on this run for a while. My hand's getting tired holding it up here. It's about to fall asleep like I'm fucking doing heroin and waking up in the morning and can't use a lighter. Ugh, gross. My last run was on fentanyl for a few months and that shit, or a couple months or something like that, on and off, and I was nodding hard. And if you guys follow me on Instagram and saw that live I did one night where I was completely naked, but you couldn't see anything. I positioned myself where you couldn't see anything, but whoa, oh man, I wish I had that saved. I want to watch that. That's probably a trip and a half. People were worried. People were contacting Mark, other people telling him they think I'm gonna kill myself, all this shit. No, that wasn't the case, but it could have happened, you know, I could have overdosed, but luckily I didn't. I came in here nodding off on the table. They thought they were gonna have to Narcan me, and one of the staff members that did the intake said, dude, I would hate to see you like that ever again, because that was scary, so don't want to be that person ever again. If any of you guys watch Soft White Underbelly all the time, you remember that chick Max Dream that was on there? Anyway, alright. Have a good day.